Upgrading to the Ryzen 9000 series is huge, yet finding the right motherboard can feel overwhelming. Do you need extreme overclocking power or just a solid foundation? After all, nobody wants to throttle their new CPU with the wrong board. That is why today, we are counting down the top 5 best X870E motherboards. We will cover everything from the smart budget option to the absolute best performance beast. Let's get started. We kick things off at number 5 with the MSI Mag X870E Tomahawk Wi-Fi. If you want a top-tier X870E platform that's easy on your wallet, this is likely where you will start. It is the sensible choice for jumping into the AM5 socket, supporting everything from Ryzen 7000 all the way up to the new 9000 series. Now, don't let the lower price point fool you. You are still getting a robust 14 duet rail power system with 80 amp smart power stages. That means stable power delivery even if you decide to push your CPU with some overclocking. On top of that, memory support is surprisingly aggressive, handling up to 192GB of DDR5 at speeds hitting 8,400 megatransfers per second and beyond. For expansion, you get a PCIe 5.0 x16 slot with Steel Armor 2, which is crucial for those heavy next-gen GPUs. Storage is equally solid, offering 4 M.2 slots. 2 of those are Gen 5, and they come with the tool-free Easy Clip system. It makes installation genuinely painless. Connectivity is where this board really shines for the money. You are looking at Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and dual USB 4 ports pushing 40 gigabit per second. MSI also included Realtek 5 gigabit LAN. Plus, the extended heat sinks with 7 watts per meter Kelvin thermal pads keep everything running cool. But here's the thing to watch out for. Using that second PCIe 5.0 M.2 slot can eat into your bandwidth elsewhere. Also, the CMOS battery is buried under a heatsink, which is a pain to reach. Yet, for a durable board that balances cost and performance, this is definitely a strong start. Coming in at number 4 is the ASRock Phantom Gaming X870E Nova Wi-Fi. This board is an interesting beast because it offers near-flagship power delivery while sitting in a much more accessible bracket. If you are planning to build a high-end rig with a Ryzen 9000 series processor, this platform deserves your attention. The real headline here is the sheer density of the power architecture. We are talking about a massive 20+2+1 phase design using 110 amp smart power stages. That provides an incredible amount of headroom for stable overclocking. You can really lean into the CPU performance without worrying about voltage stability. To match that power, it supports up to 256GB of DDR5 memory, with overclocked speeds hitting 8200 MHz. But what actually sets this board apart is the storage capability. It features a staggering array of 5 M.2 sockets, blending Gen 5 speeds with reliable cooling thanks to multi-layer heatsinks. ASRock also nailed the user experience with their tool-free drive installation and the easy release design for the GPU slot. It saves you from fumbling with tiny screws or trying to unlatch a card blindly. Connectivity is equally robust, offering dual USB 4 Type-C ports at 40 gigabit per second, 5 gigabit LAN, and Wi-Fi 7. The ALC4082 audio codec ensures the sound quality keeps up with the rest of your system. Now, you should know that the BIOS interface isn't the most modern layout out there. It takes some getting used to. Also, while the hardware supports Wi-Fi 7, real-world consistency has been hit or miss for some users, and you'll also want to check your voltage settings out of the box to ensure CPU safety. Still, for raw expansion and power, this board is hard to beat at this price point. Sitting comfortably at number 3, we have the GIGABYTE X870E AORUS Master. If you are looking for that sweet spot where enthusiast-level performance meets a price tag that doesn't feel like a mortgage payment, this is likely your stop. This unit is built like a tank, featuring a server-grade 6-layer PCB with 2x copper. That isn't just marketing fluff. It helps significantly with signal integrity and heat dissipation across the board. Under the hood, GIGABYTE has equipped this board with a robust 16+2+2 twin digital power phase design, utilizing 110 amp smart power stages. That translates to incredibly clean power delivery, ensuring that your Ryzen 9000 series chip stays stable, even when you are pushing high clocks. Speaking of speed, the memory support here is fantastic, handling DDR5 modules up to 8200 megatransfers per second with AMD Expo profiles easily enabled. But the real showstopper for me is the storage configuration. You get 4 M.2 slots, and impressively, they all support PCIe 5.0 speeds. That is a massive amount of bandwidth for future-proofing your storage, far more than what many competitors offer in this segment. To keep all that fast silicon cool, The VRM thermal armor and M.2 thermal guard heatsinks do a heavy lifting job. Plus, the PCIe EZ Latch Plus and M.2 EZ Latch systems make swapping components completely tool-free, which is a dream for builders. Connectivity is top tier too, with dual USB 4 ports pushing 40 gigabit per second each, Wi-Fi 7, and a speedy 5 gigabit Ethernet LAN port. Now, it isn't perfect. The BIOS update process can be finicky. You might need a specifically formatted, small-capacity USB drive to get QFlash to cooperate. Also, the proprietary control software often gets mixed reactions, so you might prefer third-party tools. Yet, with a 5-year warranty backed by the manufacturer, this is a powerhouse you can trust in the long run. Next, at number 2 spot, we've got the ASUS ROG Crosshair X870E Apex. Now, in the hardware world, the Apex name typically signals one thing. It means raw, uncompromised speed. If you are the type of enthusiast who wants to squeeze every last megahertz out of a Ryzen 9000 series processor, this platform is engineered exactly for you. The power delivery system here is borderline obsessive. It utilizes a massive 18+2+2 power stage architecture. But hardware is only half the story. This board integrates advanced overclocking technologies like the dynamic OC switcher, Core Flex, and PBO enhancement. These features work together to intelligently manage power limits and clock speeds, giving you an edge that standard boards simply cannot match. But where this board truly separates itself from the pack is memory performance. We are looking at support for DDR5 speeds that can exceed 9600 megatransfers per second. That is uncharted territory for many builds. To keep that stable, ASUS even includes a specialized ROG memory fan kit right in the box, ensuring your RAM doesn't overheat during those intense benchmark runs. Storage is handled quite uniquely here as well. You get 3 onboard PCIe 5.0 M.2 slots for your fastest drives. Then, it utilizes the signature ROG DIMM.2 card. This vertical add-in card lets you mount 2 extra PCIe 4.0 drives next to your memory slots. It is a brilliant design choice that maximizes airflow while keeping your storage accessible. Naturally, the connectivity is top tier, featuring Wi-Fi 7, high-speed 5 gigabit LAN, and dual USB 4 ports running at 40 gigabit per second. The system is also designed for the AI era, featuring an AI advisor along with AI cooling too to automate fan curves. Here is the catch, though. This level of engineering commands a significant premium. It costs substantially more than the mid-range options we looked at earlier. However, for serious overclockers, that investment is often worth it. And here we are at the absolute peak. Taking the number 1 spot is a board that lives up to its name in every conceivable way, the MSI MEG X870E GODLIKE. If the previous board was for enthusiasts, this one is for those who demand total dominance regardless of the cost. This is the ultimate platform for the AM5 socket. The power delivery on this eATX monster is simply unmatched. We are talking about a staggering 24-phase VRM design equipped with 110 amp smart power stages. This setup, combined with MSI's Core Boost architecture, provides a level of voltage stability that makes extreme overclocking on Ryzen 9000 CPUs feel effortless. You simply won't find a more robust power foundation anywhere else. Memory support is equally outrageous. It handles up to 256 GB of DDR5 and supports speeds soaring past 9,000 megatransfers per second. But the engineering marvel here is the storage ecosystem. You get 2 Gen 5 and 3 Gen 4 slots directly on board. But MSI didn't stop there. They include the M.2 Expander Z Slider Gen 5 accessory, which adds 2 more Gen 5 slots in a user-friendly expansion card. Build quality is in a league of its own. It uses a server-grade 10-layer PCB with 2 ounces thickened copper to ensure durability. To keep thermals in check, the Frozr Guard system utilizes wavy fin heat sinks and a direct touch cross heat pipe, while the double-sided M.2 Shield Frozr 2 prevents your expensive SSDs from throttling. MSI also packed it with incredible DIY-friendly features. The easy magnetic M.2 Shield and PCIe release make building surprisingly simple. Then there are the features that just show off. It features the Dynamic Dashboard 3, a built-in 3.99-inch LCD touch panel for real-time monitoring and personalization. Connectivity is also overkill, boasting Wi-Fi 7, USB 4, and a massive 10 gigabit LAN port alongside a standard 5 gigabit port. Now, let's be real. The price tag is eye-watering. It is significantly more expensive than even other flagship boards. Plus, the sheer number of features might be overwhelming for a standard build. But if you want the absolute best X870E motherboard that money can buy, nothing else really comes close. Thanks for watching. For more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss a video from Tech Insight.